All right, so it's been a while, so I'm gonna talk to you about where I was. Nothing special, but first I want to say why I'm gonna get rid of Questrade's margin power. So while I log in here, so where was I? I was busy with income taxes. I got busy with income taxes, and then I got sick a few times. Then my kids got sick a few times, and then I was busy looking for a house as well. So I was busy selling my condo and then searching for a house and then buying the house and just going through the whole process. And homes are prices are going crazy. It's ridiculous. People are overbidding, and I'm not the type to overbid. I usually like to negotiate. So nothing. I wasn't getting anything until I finally found a place where overbidding wasn't being done. And then I finally found so I finally got a place. It wasn't even not even my favorite house, but given the circumstances, because I had sold first before buying, so I was kind of pressured to buy something, or else I wouldn't have a place to live in. So I took something that I probably like around maybe 70-80%, but it's definitely not my favorite type of house. I'll definitely make future videos about this, about the process, and maybe even show you the house. All right, so first thing here, let me go to my Questrade account and tell you why I'm gonna get rid of margin power. So, which is basically linking the margin account to the TFSA account, using the leverage from the equity in my TFSA account. So as you can see my account right now with Questrade here, let me zoom in. So you can see it's pretty bad, right? The total equity in my margin account is a negative 26,000. Buying power is 4,800. So I don't have that much buying power left. I got a few margin calls since I made that video about Netflix. It's my last video. I got destroyed with naked puts. So when you've got naked puts and the stock drops on you, the buying power increases. That I was aware of, but when stock drops 50%, 70%, it's going to destroy you. And that's what happened. I ran out of buying power. Every time I hold on to a naked put, I've got no more buying power. I get a margin call, so I have to close the trade. So then I'm forced to take that loss. So the reason why I'm not going to use margin power anymore is because I'm basically using my TFSA as leverage, but it stops me from actually using the cash available in my TFSA. For example, I've got cash in my TFSA. I've got about remaining 15,000, 16,000 Canadian remaining, but I only have 4,800 buying power, so I can't even use all my cash. The reason being is because it's being held up with the trades in my margin account. It's being held up with my negative 26k of equity in my margin account. And the other thing, when I use margin power, like it or not, you end up seeing that you have extra buying power, and you're gonna end up using it. And then when the market drops on you like that, especially if you're only selling puts, it's gonna put you in a bad situation where you have to take losses. So using equity that's not really available is the dangerous part here. And like it or not, because you see it, you're gonna end up using it. So the first thing I'm going to do, right now I'm not trading much. I'm definitely not doing naked trades. Right now I'm doing mostly put spreads on the Qs, triple Qs. So remember that video I talked about on the strategy on the SPY, where every Monday, Wednesday, Friday I sell a put spread on the SPY, 28 days to expiration. So from Monday to Monday in 4 weeks, from Wednesday to Wednesday in 4 weeks, from Friday to Friday in 4 weeks. So I'm doing that, but I'm doing it with the triple Qs. And I'm still losing on the triple Qs. Like this week, I took 2 max losses on the put spreads. But as you can see, because I'm selling every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I end up having put spreads that are always, the next one's always better. But when the market drops fast, the ones you have currently open get destroyed. So the ones I have, the next ones that I have, as you can see, I've got June 10th here, 275, 270 put spread on the Qs, which is not bad. And then yesterday I sold a call spread against it when the market rallied. So I've got an iron, I turned it into an iron condor. So I'm going to have to start selling call spreads in this market if I want to keep playing. Because puts alone is not going to work in this market. So I sold a call spread, 325, 330 on the June 10th one. I've got I've got some other ones here. I've got a 300, 295. So this one was breached, but slightly came back up again now. I've got this one here, 295 put spread, but then 315, 320 call spread to mitigate. Then I've got one here for June 3rd, 285, 280, which is, it was almost breached, or it was slightly breached this week. I've got 290, which is breached, of course. But as you can see, I'm selling Monday, Wednesday, Friday, triple Q put spreads at expected move, and then mitigating with call spreads. And then hopefully I don't end up losing on those call spreads. And that's because that's what's usually happens. And that's my main concern of selling call spreads to mitigate. Selling call spreads on green days is one thing, but selling call spreads to mitigate a put spread that's been breached, you end up getting whipsawed, and then you end up losing on the call spread. So hopefully that won't be the case. See this one, May 18, 320, 315, that's another max loss for sure. It's got 4 days to go. It's probably on Wednesday, next Wednesday. So if triple Qs don't come back up above 320, this one's another max loss. What I've been I've been losing with earnings as well. I've been playing a bit of earnings, and everything I just keep falling on the losers. I played Amazon put spread, took a $400 loss there. And then what else did I play? I didn't play Netflix. My order didn't fill, but that would have been another max loss. And then everything in between Netflix and Amazon, I didn't play. They were all winners. I didn't play. But Amazon, I wanted to play. Google, I think my order didn't fill, but I think it would have been a winner. And I've been testing a few things. I've been testing selling naked out of the money puts for earnings. Didn't work out because of Amazon. Amazon was a big loser, almost $10,000, even more, maybe $16,000 loser. I've been testing zero DTE. So remember that video I did on zero DTE, selling like a naked put on triple Qs, same day expiry. Let's say collecting 50 cents with a stop loss of $1.50. So I've been testing that out, and honestly it's been working very well. But I don't know if it's working well because VIX is high, so you're able to go a little bit further from the current market price and collect some decent premiums, or if it is a strategy that actually works. So I've been testing it out, and it's been working. Like last week, both 3 expiries, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, were all winners. So if I had done 10 contracts at the short strike that I selected, collecting 50 cents, would have been about a $1,500 profit for that week. Now there's a stop loss, so if I collect 50 cents and that premium reaches $1.50, I get out of the trade. So it's either you win $500 or you lose $1,000. So that means in, let's say, 4 weeks, there's going to be 12 trades. You cannot lose more than 3 times. If you lose 4 times, it wipes out all the gains. If you lose more than 4 times, start losing. If you lose 4 times, you break even. So you really have to win at least 9 out of 12 times for this zero DTE trade to work, and it seems to be working right now, but I don't know if it's consistent. So here's the thing, I don't have any buying power right now. As you can see in my margin count, I'm just doing put spreads, 5-point wide put spread on the triple Qs. I don't have any buying power for anything else. So what I'm going to do is when I'm going to sell my condo, I'm going to get some equity, which I'm going to make a video about that, how crazy real estate is and how important it is to invest in real estate. So I'm going to get some cash. I'm going to deposit in my margin account. I'm going to pay out so basically I've got 32,000 negative in my margin account here. So that's what I'm going to have to pay out. I'm going to pay that out. Once I pay that, then I don't have to link my margin account to my TFSA. I can unlink it. So I'm going to remove the margin power. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And then any excess cash I deposit, that'll be my buying power in my margin account, and I won't use anything else. So that's my plan going forward, but I'm going to have to wait until July to do that because I sell my condo in July. So this video was just to let you know that I'm going to get rid of margin buying power with Questrade. I'm going to remove that link because it's destroying my ability to use my TFSA, and it's giving me false hope or false buying power in my margin account, and that I can easily fall in a trap when the market drops and I run out of buying power, and then I'm forced to take losses. So that's the first step. Is just I'm gonna trade with cash in my margin account. That's the first thing I'm gonna do once I get the buying power. And I've been getting a lot of comments saying where was I? I didn't think I was that important. So thank you all for the for those who cared and were asking where I was, I didn't stop making videos because I was losing money. I always make videos on my losses, on my losing trades. In fact, the videos with the talk about my losing trades are usually the better performing videos. But I just didn't have the time. Basically with income taxes, I was sick, and then my kids were sick, so mentally I wasn't in the mood to make videos either. Plus I was losing money as well, so wasn't in the mood either. So it was just a combination of many things. Plus I was busy and stressed looking for a house as well, so was not in the mental mood to make videos, which is what's hard about YouTube, is the consistency. I mean, it's not that hard making videos. What's hard is being consistent and actually getting up and making the video in a consistent fashion. All right, guys, like always, if you're gonna open an account with Questrade, use my referral link below to get $50 in free trades. Thanks for watching.